the goal is standing tall, to be the kind of man who never leans or falls. I chase that strength across a hurried track, and every time I failed, I quickly look back. But the truth that's settled in with years and scars is that my freedom isn't found among the stars. It's in the small confession, whispered clear and true, that all I am, my God, depends on you. I tried to be the keeper of my own worn door, but found myself still wanting something more. Now I let the striving fall away like dust, and find my solid standing in your willing trust. You are my constant need, the breath before the plea, the vital current's always flowing into me. The world calls it weakness, but I know it's grace to live inside the shadow of your loving face. My dependence is the shelter where I run, the quiet peace where all my fear is overcome. You give the laughter and you dry the tears I cry. You raise me up, then gently teach me why. You comfort me completely when I break, then discipline the wrong roads that I take. It's not a soft love, only light and easy found. It's a fierce devotion on consecrated ground. You warn me of the cliff edge, pull me back to shore, and every act of correction makes me love you more. I try to be the keeper of my own worn door, but found myself still wanting something more. Now I let the striving fall away like dust, and find my solace standing in your willing trust. You are my constant need, the breath before the plea, the vital current's always flowing into me. The world calls it a weakness, but I know it's grace to live inside the shadow of your loving face. My dependence is the shelter where I run, the quiet peace where all my fear is overcome. The greatest strength I've found at 60 years is knowing I'm incapable of wiping all my tears. You carry the burden that I cannot bear, and every single victory is evidence you care. You are my constant need, the quiet peace where all my fear is overcome. You are my constant need, the vital current's always flowing into me. The world calls it weakness, inside the shadow of your loving face. My dependence is the shelter where I run, the quiet peace where all my fear is overcome. There is a paradox I only understand with time. In this careful balance, quiet and sublime, there is a kindness that will gently wipe my eye, and a firm resistance when I choose to lie. I used to crave the soft voice and the gentle touch, believing only comfort meant I mattered much. But wisdom taught me that true love does not ignore the stubborn foolishness that leads me from the shore. It is the same great power that sustains the world, that keeps my wayward spirit safely curled. One hand to heal the wound, one hand to stop the fall, and both hands working just to answer every call. It's the hand that holds me when the tremors start, the hand that disciplines the errors of my heart. It is the perfect balance, steady and so true, a love that never lies in anything you do. You castigate to counsel, you console to keep. You hold me when I'm running, you hold me when I sleep. I was afraid of judgment in my early years, convinced my flaws would surely bring me bitter tears. I thought your anger was a sudden striking blow. Instead it was the current guiding where I had to go. You showed me where I failed, not to destroy, but to rebuild the framework of eternal joy. Every gentle warning whispered in the dark is just the deeper imprint of your holy mark. It is the same great power that sustains the world, that keeps my wayward spirit safely curled. One hand to heal the wound, one hand to stop the fall, and both hands working just to answer every call. It's the hand that holds me when the tremors start, the hand that disciplines the errors of my heart. It is the perfect balance, steady and so true, a love that never lies in anything you do. You castigate to counsel, you console to keep. You hold me when I'm running, you hold me when I sleep. How kind you are to love me through the worst I've done, and not withhold the lessons until I finally won. You are the comfort and the challenge I embrace. My weary heart is safest in this sacred space. It's the hand that holds me. You hold me when I'm running. You hold me when I sleep. It's the hand that holds me, yeah. You hold me when I'm running. You hold me when I sleep. There is a loneliness that only darkens when every friend you count decides to go. I know the echo of the closing door and the empty comfort of the self I was before. I made my errors, spoke the things untrue, and watched the crowd disperse, as people often do. I felt the sting of judgment and the cold disgrace, left standing by myself in that forgotten place. But when the last footfall had faded down the lane, and the consequence was heavy, sharp with rain, I heard a quiet whisper that still held me tight. I am not going anywhere tonight. I will not run, for you have stayed right here. You are the only constant that defeats my fear when others saw the flaws I couldn't hide. You saw the broken spirit deep inside. You stood beside the wreckage of my deepest shame and whispered words of mercy over my own name. How vast the love that chooses not to flee. You are the one who never gave up on me. Oh, I remember trying to apologize and plead, to offer poor excuses for my foolish deeds. But you just sat beside me in the heavy air and met my silence with a perfect patient care. You didn't ask for reasons, didn't need the facts. You only offered shelter from the harsh attacks. The world demands perfection, clean and neatly dressed, but your embrace accepts me at my broken best. But when the last footfall had faded down the lane, and the consequence was heavy, sharp with the rain, I heard a quiet whisper that still held me tight. I am not going anywhere tonight. I will not run, For you have stayed right here. You are the only constant that defeats my fear. When others saw the flaws I couldn't hide, you saw the broken spirit deep inside. You stood beside the wreckage of my deepest shame and whispered words of mercy over my own name. How vast the love that chooses not to flee. You are the one who never gave up on me. The greatest gift of age is knowing who will last. The friendships and the comfort that are built to cast an anchor in the whirlwind when the world lets go. It is your silent promise that I finally know. I will not run. You are the one who never gave up on me. I will not run, for you have stayed right here. You are the only constant that defeats my fear. When others saw the flaws I couldn't hide, you saw the broken spirit deep inside. You stood beside the wreckage of my deepest shame and whispered words of mercy over my own name. How vast the love that chooses not to flee. You are the one who never gave up on me. I've known the heat of the unbroken sun, where every meager step felt barely run. I know the barren stretch, the thirsty ground, where no easy comfort ever can be found. That place the faithful call the wilderness, where every hope is tested by distress. I thought the struggle was the final sign, that I was left alone outside the grace divine. But looking back at every season dry, I see the hidden river you would gently guide. You did not remove the trial or the test. You simply gave me shelter where I could rest. Even in the wild, you set a table for me. You turned the dry landscape into prosperity. You taught me dependence where I once had none. You are the living water until the day is done. You led me through the desert, harsh and wide, and proved your perfect promise right beside my side. I remember praying for the path to clear, wishing for the comfort to appear right here. I begged you for a garden, lush and green, a simple, peaceful place where hardship hadn't been. Instead you gave me fortitude and sight, to see your strength reflected in the fading light. You made the rough place fertile, showed me how to grow, by simply staying with me in the dust and slow. But looking back at every season dry, I see the hidden river you would gently guide. You did not remove the trial or the test. You simply gave me shelter where I could rest. Even in the wild, you set a table for me. You turned a dry landscape into prosperity. You taught me dependence where I once had none. You are the living water until the day is done. You led me through the desert, harsh and wide, and proved your perfect promise right beside my side. The desert wasn't punishment, it was your school, to teach this older spirit your most sacred rule. That I don't need the abundance to be whole, I just need the whisper speaking to my soul. Even in the wild, you are the living water until the day is done. Even in the wild, you are the living water until the day is done. I know the silence that follows the loud and mistake, the heavy cost for every promise that you break. I've seen the hurried exit, the averted gaze, when light shines on the shame of my misguided ways. They see the failure in they quickly turn the key, deciding that the risk is simply not worth me. The human heart is quick to judge and to withdraw, to uphold the standards of its own strict law. But when the consequence had sealed my sorry fate, and every human comfort had arrived too late, I felt a presence that refused to let me fall, a love that never ran away despite it all. You are the comfort when no one stays, the steady lamp that cuts through every haze. They saw my flaws and chose to disappear, but you saw my true hunger, trembling through the fear. You are the constant, standing by my side, the only love that chose the flawed one for your bride. You never abandoned what you meant to mend, a faithful friendship that will never end. I remember thinking I was too far gone, that the depth of my confusion could not greet the dawn. I tried to hide the broken pieces of my heart, fearing that your justice would just tear them all apart. But instead of condemnation, you brought simple light and met my darkest burden in the middle of the night. You whispered grace to cover what I couldn't met my worst defeat with an enduring grace. But when the consequence had sealed my sorry fate, and every human comfort had arrived too late, I felt a presence that refused to let me fall, a love that never ran away despite it all. You are the comfort when no one stays, steady lamp that cuts through every haze. They saw my flaws and chose to disappear, but you saw my true hunger, trembling through the fear. You are the constant, standing by my side, the only love that chose the flawed one for your bride. You never abandoned what you meant to me, a faithful friendship that will never ever end. This broken older man has learned the truest form of safety, found not sheltered from the coming storm, but in the knowledge that you walk right through the door and love me now, not when I'm worthy or I'm more. You are the comfort when no one stays, a faithful friendship that will never ever end. You are the comfort when no one stays, the steady lamp that cuts through every haze. They saw my flaws and chose to disappear, but you saw my true hunger, trembling through the fear. You are the constant, standing by my side, the only love that chose the flawed one for your bride. You never abandoned what you meant to me, a faithful friendship that will never ever end.
I remember sitting on the dusty floor, a place of failure that I couldn't ignore, the quiet corner where the world forgets, filled with the residue of all my past regrets. I was convinced that my small flame was through, a discarded memory no longer of use to you. I had nothing left to offer, nothing left to claim, just the faint, weak echo of my own worn name. Then you walked right past the thrones and the strong display. You chose the broken one hidden in the haze. You saw the potential that my weakness could not see, and knelt to lift the ashes that were truly me. I was lifted from the ashes, brought right to the light, pulled from the darkness and given back my sight. You didn't stop at saving, you chose to invest, taking the unworthy and setting them to rest. You cleared the dust of ages, set me on the altar floor, a living dedication, asking for nothing more. How deep the grace that chooses to redeem, more real than any waking or any fading dream. I remember all the things I thought I lacked, the education, the perfection I couldn't track. I thought that consecration was for perfect men, with clean, sure hands and hearts untouched by sin. But you showed me the beauty of the things you made, taking my imperfect self for your own name's sake. You didn't wait for merit, you didn't wait for worth. You saw the broken promise and consecrated birth. Then you walk right past the thrones and the strong display. You chose the broken one hidden in the haze. You saw the potential that my weakness could not see, and knelt to lift the ashes that were truly me. I was lifted from the ashes, brought right to the light, pulled from the darkness and given back my sight. You didn't stop at saving, you chose to invest, taking the unworthy and setting them to rest. You cleared the dust of ages, set me on the altar floor, a living dedication, asking for nothing more. How deep the grace that chooses to redeem, more real than any waking or any fading dream. I don't deserve the ground where I now stand. I'm just a vessel fashioned by your mighty hand. This dedication is not my feeble deed, but the glorious harvest of your planted seed. I was lifted from the ashes, a living dedication, asking for nothing more. I was lifted from the ashes, a living dedication, asking for nothing. They often speak of grace that's simply free, a quiet, easy pardon just for me. I used to think that favor was a gift, a simple package that my soul could live. But as I trace the wounds upon your hands, I understand the depth of your demand. True giving is not cheap, it always takes a price, and your devotion was the ultimate sacrifice. I cannot stand before you and pretend I earn the gentle peace my weary spirit has discerned. Every breath I take, every path I safely find, was purchased by the love you left behind. I know the cost of love that brought me here. It was paid in silence, paid in bitter fear. You invested every fiber of your own pure life to rescue me from struggle and from endless strife. I don't deserve the comfort that your hand imparts, but you poured out the treasure of your mighty heart. This is not mere kindness, this is total grace, a love that sacrificed itself to win my place. I remember all the times I turned away, choosing the fleeting comfort of a shallow lead. I wasted days and moments you had given me, ignoring the loud warning of eternity. I thought my small repentance was enough to square the debt of all the selfishness and deep despair. But you showed me that justice had been fully met by the perfect life and death I cannot forget. I cannot stand before you and pretend I earn the gentle peace my weary spirit has discerned. Every breath I take, every path I safely find, was purchased by the love you left behind. I know the cost of love that brought me here. It was paid in silence, paid in bitter fear. You invested every fiber of your own pure life to rescue me from struggle and from endless strife. I don't deserve the comfort that your hand imparts, but you poured out the treasure of your mighty heart. This is not mere kindness, this is total grace, a love that sacrificed itself to win my place. I used to ask why me, why this attention given? Now I just accept the gift that leads me straight to heaven. I will spend the rest of this short life I run, simply honoring the work that you have done. I know the cost of love, a love that sacrificed itself to win my place. I cannot stand before you and pretend I earn the gentle peace my weary spirit has discerned. Every breath I take, every path I safely find, was purchased by the love you left behind.
Rips to rush the clock and push the turning wheel, demanding instant answers for the pain I feel. I've prayed for immediate sunshine after the rain, and begged for quick relief to take away the strain. But time has taught this hurried heart to slow, to trust the patient rhythm where true mercies flow. I learned that waiting is a sacred final art, a full submission of my anxious, striving heart. When the tears came heavy, stinging and so loud, you didn't silence them or sweep away the cloud. You simply held the basin, let the sorrow pour, and promised me the cleansing peace was coming, and much more. I wait on you, my strength is found in standing still, surrender to the wisdom of your perfect will. You make me weep to empty all the fear inside, then you wipe the lonely tear and stand right by my side. I've learned that silence is your most reliable cue. I have nothing left to ask for, I just wait on you. I remember thinking that abandonment was near, when the silence of your presence amplified my fear. I searched for comfort in the voices of the night, but found no lasting solace, no enduring light. Then I recall the wisdom that the scripture holds, that to the waiting heart your glory unfolds. You never leave the one who humbly understands that their own fragile life rests safest in your hands. When the tears came heavy, stinging and so loud, you didn't silence them or sweep away the cloud. You simply held the basin, let the sorrow pour, and promised me the cleansing peace was coming, and much more. I wait on you, my strength is found in standing still, surrender to the wisdom of your perfect will. You make me weep to empty all the fear inside, then you wipe the lonely tear and stand right by my side. I've learned that silence is your most reliable cue. I have nothing left to ask for, I just wait on you. Let the hurry leave, let the chaos cease to be. Your patient love is all the victory I need. I will stay here resting in this quiet space, covered by the comfort of your enduring grace. I wait on you. I have nothing left to ask for, I just wait on